How you feel? Good luck tonight.
Straight up.
Straight up.
Yo, welcome back.
What up,
This
though?
is another episode of the Straight Up Podcast. I'm here with my guy,
QBC.
Q Father Part 3, and I am Jonathan Bula Quinones. And this is a special episode. We will be doing top 10 sneakers of the year. So it's our Sneaker of the Year podcast or episode. And hopefully as we go on, we'll start doing more end of year lists, maybe some albums or some verses or something like that. But for right now, it's the end of the year. Holidays are here. And we're doing our top 10 sneakers of the year. So straight off the bat, since we talking sneakers, and this is a hip hop podcast, mainly hip hop, but and stuff in general. I want to know, what is your best hip hop line about sneakers?
Nas from Halftime. I drop Drews, wear Drews, never hope to run it with more kicks than a baby in the mother's stomach.
Okay. So nothing specific, just like, hey,
Yeah.
I'm a young Nas and I'm a collector.
Yeah.
Okay. I actually got an audio for mine.
Okay.
I'm retiring. Freck the Billionaire. I take it back. Got the Barclays red nose pit shit. Barking with the strap. I'm retiring the Freck the Billionaire line. What y'all know about Freck the Billionaire?
Freck Billy. Shout out to Freck Billy, bruh.
West Philly. So I'm retiring. I think I've been on a huge Air Force One kick. I don't think Air Force Ones ever went anywhere, but I'm liking a lot of stuff that's been coming out on the Air Force One side. And I just like to keep it classic with all pair of white Air Force Ones on deck. But I don't have a pair like this yet, but I'm pretty sure. I think it's close. I think Nike will be releasing a pair like this pretty soon. I mean, it's only right, but here we go.
Coming through visiting, you heard.
I knew it. I knew it.
Air Force Ones with yellow checks, and you live.
Yeah.
Soon as you said that, like you release it pretty soon, I knew exactly where you was going with that.
Yeah, it's only right.
Fire.
It's only right. Yeah. So I'm waiting on a Air Force One with yellow checks pretty soon. Hopefully, I can feel it. But that's my favorite rap line about sneakers or whatever. And that's off the Locks album, We Are the Streets, and the song is called F.U.
Shout out to Meech. Meech had those back in the day.
Yeah. I don't think I ever had them, but yeah. But I mean, I was young when the We Are the Streets came out. But Air Force Ones was like, I guess, and it was a thing. Even more like they was the thing. You know what I'm saying? Like Jordan's always been a thing, and stuff. Air Force Ones were being flooded, so back then, like, we all went crazy. And plus, half of us was a little bit too young to be listening to We Are the Streets, but that was our shit.
You was in the era too when Nelly dropped Air Force One, which made it go even more crazier.
Yeah. And I'm not really the Nelly guy, but I can't front on that song. So yeah, that's my favorite rap line about sneakers. And we're just gonna jump right into it, man. We got some news about James Whitner. And Amamanier and Social Status, where he I'm in the Matrix. He has been indicted or accused of money laundering and reselling, which is against Nike's policies to sell overseas or whatever. But it looks like he was like offloading stuff that he just had extra of. And at the same time, they found just like areas, I don't know, in the business or where the store was, with just full of cash. So there's something going on where it's like, yeah, this is this is a money pit, or just it's like some kind of money laundering type thing. And yeah, you gotta you got to answer to it. So let me see if I can maybe pull something up really quick about it, and just to get a quick synopsis. But for the most part, James Whitner and Nike are done. I accidentally said James Whitaker, but he has his group is the Whitaker Group.
Got you.
So I mixed that up. But I'm gonna play a quick clip of a video on YouTube from a YouTube channel called Sneaker Life, who's pretty legit. I've been following him for a long time.
I watched this video today. Matter of fact, before you sent me that, I was like, that looked a little familiar.
Yeah. So here's a quick synopsis of what might be going on.
You guys can see right here, James Whitner is, I want to say, a staple in the sneaker industry. Whitaker Group is an umbrella company that owns stores like A Ma Maniére, Social Status. They just seated me not too long ago. They gave me the A Ma Maniére airship. I need to do a video of those, but much loved. So
he's pretty credible if he's getting certain things from vendors and like people who have deals with Nike or something like that. So a Sneaker Life YouTube channel is legit. This is a credible source. So shout out to him.
Man, they sent me a lot of different Social Status shoes. And, I just kind of wanted to shed light on this and talk about it. Now, there's been so many little small pieces and snippets of content, but what it sounds like is essentially there was a buyer in China that was spending millions of dollars, right? Clearly 32 million. That's wow. In exchange for sneakers, which when you have multiple stores, and one of the agreements with Nike's accounts, or a lot of accounts, is you can't sell overseas, which has clearly happened. And I've even seen James talk about, man, if it comes down to like providing, if you need to take care of your family, sell those shoes. You know what I'm saying? Like, people want to get so upset about this, but I genuinely don't even look at it as a big deal, because I think anyone in this position would do the same. I'm even in a group where stores are literally offsetting, and it's not even, when people think of backdooring, they think of only hype sneakers, but it's not only hype sneakers. It's the stuff that they can barely get rid of. They sell for an extremely discounted price to all these resale shops, other boutiques for the low, and then they just get rid of them. And it's all just cash transactions, simple as that. So it's really nothing new. This has always been a thing, but man, when it comes to $30 million, and that's kind of where I'm confused about the whole aspect of money laundering specifically. There was even an official statement that they put out. The recent action by the U.S. Attorney's Office, the Western District of North Carolina, comes after significant cooperation and good faith negotiations on our part. Obviously, they're owning up to what's going on, but let's get into these fast facts. I like this. Good job, Soul Retriever. James Whitner, notable businessman and owner of the Whitaker Group, has been named in a civil complaint for forfeiture regarding money laundering. This complex operation reportedly involved Chinese money couriers in a series of sophisticated financial transactions that flouted vital financial laws designed to prevent money laundering. According to the complaint, Whitner broke at least one business contract with a sneaker company based in Oregon that explicitly forbids selling, shipping, or transferring its good sneakers to other countries. First off, who ratted, bro? I've been watching a lot of Power, man. Snitches get stitches, bro.
We don't need to hear his opinion on it. I mean, we value it, but we're not gonna bring Power and snitching rules into this. But that's not like there was a rat or whatever. Maybe somebody got caught up and he was like, "Hey, look, we caught y'all right-handed, so we want the big fish," type of thing. But yeah, I mean, I remember we joked when we first got back and first started recording again. We talked about the young kid whose mom worked at Nike, and he was backdooring tons and tons of shoes. And now we got this where it looks like he's just kind of like offloading some stuff that's just been sitting there. Because I mean, if you run a couple stores, there's only so much room you can have. And if he has some kind of connection with a company who are like, hey, offload some of your stuff that's not selling, and it can, be repurposed here for whatever sales that they need or whatever they're going to use them for. I get Nike, but at the same time, it's like, I'm pretty sure that some Nike deals come with a lot of stuff that you have to take on that you necessarily don't want to, because Nike has to, they have to get something out of it as well. You know what I'm saying? Where like, hey, if you have social status to store, or I'm on your store, it will help you get your design out. And James Winter is a really dope designer, and a lot of his stuff is really dope. But I'm pretty sure he has to have like, hey, take all this Nike gear, or hey, take all these, I don't know, Air Max or whatever, you know what I'm saying, to put in your store as well, because you have a Nike deal, you know what I'm saying, or Nike partnership type of thing. So I'm pretty positive that he can't just, it's not only his shoes that he's gonna have to, he can sell if he has a Nike partnership where he can sell Nike out of his store. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure they have a lot of stuff where he's like, yeah, this is probably gonna sit, but in good faith with my contract with Nike, I'll take on all of this. So he's like, yo, how am I gonna get rid of this? You know what I mean?
Right.
So but there is a part where they did find cash. I can look it up really quick, but just, while I'm looking it up, what are your thoughts on all of this? I mean, I know you're not huge into collaborations and stuff like that, but of James Whitner, social status, I'm on Munir as well. Um, you've heard of him quite a bit.
Really got learned about it through you. Like I had a pair of I still do. I have a pair of social status 6s, but I didn't know nothing about it like that. You know what I mean? Until you kind of like, yeah, this is such and such. I'm like, okay, kind of educated, myself about it. But bro was getting to that bag, bro. 32 million.
Yeah, and so there was also in August of 2021 there was a 1.25 million dollars in cash that was seized from Whitner's close friend Antoine Freeman, his apartment in August of 2022. So $1,199,530 cash in an apartment.
So basically, like from what I'm thinking is like, okay, I'm not allowed to do this, but I'm gonna have my homeboy do it, try to finesse the system, and we just gonna split the money or whatever the case may be.
Right. Well, yeah, maybe my homeboy. Yeah. Yeah. So like, hey, I know somebody in China who's interested in all this, but I got the Nike deal. I can't be
Yeah.
Yeah. So so that was seized in cash. And he said this article from Complex, was written by Brendan Dunn, who does Full Size Run.
Okay.
On YouTube with Trinidad James and Matt Welty. It says that right. It says that prosecutors say that the 1.2, pretty much the 1.2 million of the money was involved in an unlicensed money transmitting business involving Chinese money couriers. So yeah, so that doesn't sound 100% legit, but I mean, it is what it is. He just had a really dope drop with the 5s, with the Dusk and Dawn 5s coming out, and I've been seeing people getting them, so it doesn't seem like it's interrupting that process per se. But I won and I ain't get mine, so it's interrupting my process. So I'm trying to get mine.
I liked it, the 12s too.
Yeah, the 12s are on the Nike app. I could have got those 12s from the Nike app for a pretty penny.
Me too. I just didn't want to pull the trigger.
Yeah, they sat the 3. He had a pair of 1s that are classic. The 3s are classics. But yeah, so that's it's our end of year sneaker list, and it will probably have maybe 1 or 2 more end of year lists. But as far as the sneakers, that's like sneaker news, and that's what's going on. So
let me ask you a question: would you have done it?
I'll be honest, that's a lot of money. And money corrupts. You know what I'm saying? I can't say that I wouldn't, but at the same time, you know me, I'm always thinking. I like to think about tomorrow, and I like to think about improvement, and I like to think about what's the next step. And to be honest with you, something that if you have to question it, if it seems sketchy, and you have to backdoor it and put it in somebody else's name and maybe launder, I can imagine that's not the best play for tomorrow. Granted, 30 million is 30 million, almost 1.2 million in cash is that's hard to turn your back on, but at the same time, um, you know, I will probably walk away with it or walk away from it because um he has great relationships with Nike. He has great relationships with New Balance because he has New Balances that are really, really good. I think he might have an ASICS. If I'm not mistaken, maybe I don't know if he has any ASICs, but he has companies that he has in his back pocket that he can work with. And you know what I'm saying? You never know. You can pass up that 30 million. I mean, I don't know if that's what he accumulated from dealing with that Chinese company or whatever, but whatever he made from those dealings, you can make that slowly but surely, maintaining your relationship with Nike, with New Balance, and whoever else. So I don't think I would have did it because I'm always thinking about tomorrow, and I don't want to ruin any relationships. But that's a lot of money to turn your back on. That's for sure.
I think he was trying to keep up with his social status. Boom, boom.
Ah, I see what you did there. That's hilarious. But yeah, maybe, I mean, you never know. I think, but at the same time, you want to, it's speaking about the next levels, stuff like that. Like, hey, man, um, Nike is kind of like, I can't really put out as much as I want to put out, because his shoes do really well. But at the same time, because, look, even with a lot of different designers, look at Kanye. Kanye wanted to produce in mass and stuff like that. And they kind
Yeah,
of short leash on him. So
shunned
it's
it
like,
away.
yeah. So it's like, you never know, man. You gotta, a lot of a lot of people got things going on. They want to grow, and whenever they feel like they're ready to do their thing, maybe he was like, hey, man, I gotta stretch out. I got some joints. You know what I'm saying? Got these fives coming out.
Or maybe he was like, maybe his contract ain't lucrative like that.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
You know
But
what
I mean, not
He was
just,
just like,
yeah.
I got a chance to make this extra bread. He might have just got out of control or he got greedy. You know what I mean? It's just like selling
human.
drugs or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we're human. I mean, even though it is 2021 when that money was seized, so it's been going on for a couple years, but I'm pretty sure he knows well in advance, like, all right, Nike's about to let me do a 1. They about to let me do a 3. I got 2 5s. So I figured those are at least 6 months to 12 months in production as far as like
Yeah, for
negotiating.
sure.
And so,
If not further.
right. So as far as 2 years ago, he knew he had stuff coming down the pipeline. And yeah, sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do, man. I mean, it just is what it is. But prayers up to him, and hopefully nothing drastic happens. Hopefully everything gets sorted out, and then he can continue to grow his brand and his business and things like that. Because James Whitner has a series from the social status side, and they have like these conversations. It's like called like Free Game or something like that. And he'll have like a panel where he's just giving advice and like his story and just game on like how to get into certain fields and stuff like that. And also he had like a couple people under him who would like hold panels and say, hey, you're from the inner city or you're a minority. What social status is going to bring is a conversation. I actually jumped on, this was like maybe 2 years ago. I jumped on a couple conversations on Zoom, and it was a woman, a young lady who worked for social status under James Whitner, and they held a whole bunch of events. There was like live Zoom to talk about mental health. They had like they had a ton. I used to get them all the time, but they were like in Atlanta and North Carolina and stuff like that. They used to have like these hoop sessions where James Whitner's Whitaker group will have like hoop sessions at certain places and just like networking and stuff like that. So he has a lot going on. He has a lot of positive things going on. And I think he'll be fine. Hopefully everything clears, settles, you know, in a positive way for him. And you know, he can continue to do his thing because I'm a really big fan of his work.
Straight up.
All right. So I'm gonna ask if you can go first. Because you flexing on me right now. You got
It ain't like that, bro. It ain't like that, bro.
you got more than half of the sneakers on your list in hand.
Yeah.
Had a couple on the way, just to, you know, FYI, but they ain't get here yet. But yeah, let's rock and roll. So 10-1. What you got?
10-1, right? 10-1.
3 sneaker of the year list brought to you by the Straight Up Podcast.
Number 10, UNC Jordan 1. All right. Number 9 on my list.
You have that number 9 on your list.
I did. I might have wrote it
Yeah, so
backwards.
you got
My
the
fault,
third-
player.
Yeah,
Hold
you got
on,
the
bro.
playoffs. Last,
My fault,
and
player.
then- It's all good.
Hold on, bro. I got my list right
Yeah.
here.
So the ones you got in your hand right
Got
now, the
you.
Thunder 4 or 8.
Number 8. Playoff 13s was number 10.
All right.
All right. UNC toe was number 9. These is number 8 on my list.
What name them? What they call
The Thunder, Jordan 4 Thunders.
Jordan 4 Thunders.
OG. All right. Number 7, Jordan 8 playoffs.
Yes, sir. Those are clean.
Number 6, Cherry 12s.
Fire. Actually got those on hand myself. I mean, well, in my closet. Number 4.
Was the Travis Scott's. I did this all messed up.
Oh, you missed number 6. Yeah, there you go. That's your number 6.
UNC Jordan
Yeah,
5.
Those are incredible. And yeah, I don't remember when those came out. Those came out 23?
Yeah.
Fire.
I ended up with 2 pair, and I ended up selling one to my uncle.
Okay, so number 6 was your Jordan 5 UNC. Number 5 was your Jordan 12 Cherry. Number 4 is the Travis Scott 1 Low Olive. And for those of you who don't know what they look like, so these right here, I think these are really, really clean. I think these are, I think he has better Jordan 1 Lows, but I think these are fire. I think the olive bottom, the kind of age midsole is fire. This olive key check is dope. I like the back. The toes, the black, and this back right here in the background. These are fire. I like these a lot. So you got the Jordan 1, Travis Scott, low olive. Then you got the, what else? I want to say the, how do you those? The dunks.
The Dunk Low. Yep.
All right. I'm not mad at these. I think these are dope. Yeah, like you said, this made a lot of traffic. A lot of people was checking for these, and they're going for a lot on the resale market. So
I'm not even gonna
Gotta give
lie.
it up.
I slept on them. I had a chance to probably get them, and I was like, I didn't understand. You know what I'm saying? Like now, in hindsight, I wish I would have got them and resold them for whatever they selling for right now.
I feel you. I dig it. Next, you got
The
the
SB.
Jordan 4 Nike. Yeah, my apologies for how these are coming up on different random sites. Next time we do a list, I'll make sure I know how to do, or I'll make sure I'll upload or like a PowerPoint presentation or some kind of presentation similar to that.
This was my only L
I like
of
these
the whole year, bro.
really.
It was
I
my
like these a
only L for
lot.
the year,
But
bro.
I do like the gum. But my thing is, I do like these a lot. I think there's a fire. They didn't make my list, but what what made me not want to put these on my list was I saw the all black pair. But maybe there's a concept. But these are, I feel like they are gonna come out. I think they were legit, like a legit preview or something like that. They were all black, and yeah, they're incredible. But these are legit. These came out. So I want to talk about anything that's like, that hasn't officially came out or been announced or something like that. But yeah, I like these a lot. So this is your number 2, and do you have Magins on hand?
Dun dun dun. Number 1 sneaker of the year. OG Jordan 3 Cements. One of my holy grails. When I got
That
back
is
into
my holy
sneakers, I
grail.
was like, this is one of the ones that I had to have, man. I love this shoe, bro.
This is my retirement shoe. This is my retirement shoe. I'm not even gonna lie to you.
I was so
One of my
blessed. I was blessed to be able to get my hands on these.
one of my other retirement shoes are those are my number 1 pair of shoes. That's my favorite shoe all time. And the Bread 11s. And I'm done. I don't need shit. I mean, I do.
I'm riding to the sunset.
Yeah. I don't have the cement 4s, the white cement 4s anymore. I got rid of them. But I would love to get those back. But if I get the white cement 3s, I'm good for life. And the bread 11s, I'm eventually get them. I'll be honest, even the Reimagine and just the OG white cement 3s that came out in like 2013 or 2012 or whatever, they're pretty pricey. I did see a couple that I would invest in. But I always have something like on Go app to resell. It's called Alias. So they have like
Oh
a
yeah, you're
separate.
talking about.
So I do have a couple things up on Alias. So I had them up there for a while. So slowly but surely I'll sell like 1 or 2 or whatever. And I told myself if I sell the rest of the stuff that I have up there, I'm gonna invest in those white cement 3s, which will be like selling 5 to get 1. I mean, not that all of them together equals that amount of money, but I'll pocket the rest. But then I am gonna invest in those 3s. That's my retirement shoe. Those are definitely a grail. So that's good shit. So yeah, your number 1 shoe is the white cement Jordan 3s. I'm not mad at your list. I feel like I agree with you with the Hottie Those, the Dunk Lows, because I mean, even if you're not a reseller, I mean, it's just good business. I mean, why not? UNC 5s are incredible. I forgot all about that shoe. I even forgot what they look like, to keep it real with you. And also, the UNC 1s are fire. I think my son got those. 13 playoffs are incredible. But in general, man, that Jordan 3 Reimagine is really, really good. I like it a lot. All right, so let me go ahead and share my screen and get through mine so we get up out of here, because Browns play in 45 minutes.
Big Bow Wow.
So I'm gonna go from 10 to 1. One more commit. Number 10 is, like I said before, I have an affinity for Air Force Ones, Air Force Ones forever, and I am glad that Air Force One, the Fat Joe got an Air Force One deal, because he got somebody fired back in the day for designing Air Force Ones for him. There's definitely going to be a pink pair, some kind of pink variation that's going to come out. Definitely going to be like a sky blue. I already seen it, like a baby blue pair floating around. So yeah, my number 10 shoes, the Blackout Air Force One, Terror Squad Air Force One, Blackout. And Blackout these are inspired by the infamous day at Rucker Park where him and his Rucker Park team and Jay-Z's team was supposed to play. But then it was, what was that, 2004, 2003, the East Coast blackout.
Something like that. I can't remember the exact date, but
So the entire East Coast had a blackout and Jay-Z's team never showed up. So that is my number 10 shoe.
yeah, they were supposed to be crazy too, bro.
Yeah, that was supposed to be an epic night.
JC couldn't come back the next day, so it was just over with. But Brown was supposed to play all types of crazy stuff.
Yeah, young Melo was, or young Sebastian Telfair was there. Number 9, my number 9 shoe is Jordan 4 Frozen Moments. This is a women's release, but bruh, come on, this is clean as a motherfucker. These
Them
are
tough.
nasty.
Them
These
tough.
are nasty.
Them
think these are
tough.
great.
I don't even remember those coming out. Them tough.
They're a clean shoe, bruh.
With the chrome
I like
accents on the yeah, that's tough.
fire.
I don't
my
even remember those.
My number 7 shoe is a classic as well. Nike CB4 Triple Black.
One of my favorite shoes of all time.
I think can't go wrong with all black shoe, whether it's low, high, mid. These are incredible. These are classics. Barkley, you know, what more can you say?
Definitely. Top 3 favorite Nikes of all time. Easy for me.
Yeah, incredible. Number 7 for me is a shoe I have in the pipeline that should be coming pretty soon. I'm gonna press the button on them this week. Air Jordan 3 Fear. I remember when these came out in 2013, 2012, 2013, or something like that. And I missed on these. And this was like you said, you know, nowadays you're going back to, hey, you got to go in the store. There's more, you know, there's more ways to get in the shoes versus like bots and all that stuff where, you know, buying them out before you know everything's
Off
sold
the
out.
apps and all that stuff.
Yes, and these are actually sitting on Nike. I might get these this week if nothing else. I might go ahead and get them. But I remember when these first came out. I think these are incredible.
I seen them at Hibbett yesterday, I believe it was.
Yeah, these are
I love
fire.
the part, the
Number
gray
6.
to black transition. That's crazy.
Yeah. I like how. Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, this with the speckle as well. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I think the hair is perfect. The orange, nice little accent with the orange Jumpman, incredible.
I may have to do it.
Yeah, black fire, bro.
And the orange, it hit crazy. It hit like that picture. Don't do it no justice. They look a little dull, but that orange, it really hit though. No cap.
Okay.
Oh, I didn't even see the soles. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do that. I'm gonna have to do them nasty.
Even I'm seeing online on Twitter, the box is getting praised. The box, they say the box is pretty cool.
It's one of my favorite things about sneakers is the boxes.
Yeah, it's one of the more important things about sneakers. Boxes. So moving along, number 6 for me is I like New Balance. I have a couple. I wish I had more. I wish I had these because these are expensive online. I think these are fire. And what's more hip hop than having your own shoe? These are Action Bronsons. These are fire, bro. I like the neon accent. If it's brown, I love the brand. Like different types of, like, this is kind of like an olive, but then this is like a light brown. The laces with the purple in the back and the orange. These are fire. These are fire. I feel like all of these colors match with each other. You know what I'm saying? Like this blue can go with something on here. This neon can go with something on here. This purple kind of goes with this right here. But then even this orange can kind of match with everything on here. These are incredible. This is a really good shoe by Action Bronson and New Balance. New Balance 990s.
This ain't really my speed, but this definitely you for sure. I like the bootlaces though. That's different. The bootlaces is definitely different on a sneaker.
Yeah, they came correct. I think this is a really good shoe.
990s. I'm not a New
Moving
Balance
on.
guy. I'm trying to get into it though.
Moving on, I got I'm on my near Jordan 5. And these are these are the dust. I believe these are the dust. Yeah, the dust. The dawn is the black. We put the dawn on the list. But we just talked about James Whitner. I think these are incredible. This is a really nice shoe, and they come with 3 different laces. The sail
Okay.
laces, which is like kind of like this kind of color, makes everything pop. These are incredible. I think this is one of the better. I think this might be this and the black pair, the dawn, might be probably the best top maybe 1 or 2. No, I want to say top 2 or 3 collabs of the year. So I got that as my number 5. Number 4, I got the Jordan 1 Low Travis Scott Olives. We already talked a couple minutes on these. These are dope. I feel like he has a couple other Jordan collabs with the other 1 Lows that are better than these, but these are still dope. And I think
this is the last one.
yeah, these are fire. Yeah, Travis Scott and Nike, they did their thing. They had a really good run. I don't know if they're gonna
He's coming out with his own Nike shoe.
Okay, shout out to him. And that actually, shoot, Travis Scott is one of the main things of our show.
Straight up.
That's his drop right there. So I'm mad at these are fire. Number 3, I have a shoe that's been making his rounds. They're just a good comfort shoe, a dope design, and obviously Jordan or Nike is like, hey, we got to compete with a lot of these running shoes / dad shoes that New Balance and Asics and all these other shoes are coming out with, and they came back out with their Vomero, the Vomero line. I believe this is like an older shoe, and the Vomero 5s. I like this colorway. I like the bright colors. Like you said, this is definitely within my wheelhouse. But I just think the shoe in general is dope with so many different silhouettes that Nike has, and there ain't too many people fucking with Nike when it comes to design and stuff like that. And I think these Vomeros are fire. Yeah, this kind of reminds me of like when the Roshis and stuff like that was coming out. But I think this is a better design than the Roshi. But yeah, these are official. So that's my
I
number
like
3
the Nike
shoe.
check on them. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, these are awesome. But that's my number 3 Nike Vomero 5 Dornbecker, and my number 2 shoe, which is probably the number 1 collab of the year. And I like this shoe because obviously the 3 is my favorite pair. I like these because it's an ode to Colombia, where J Balvin is from. I like you said, like the on the fears with the black, the gray to, or is it the black to the gray? I like this kind of speckle color, or not speckle color, but like this blended color right here. But then it's still like a pretty plain shoe, but mostly white. But then like it pops in the back. Elephant print is beautiful. Leather looks great. This is a really good shoe, man. I think this might be the best collab of the year. The Air Jordan 3 J Balvin. I feel like they have a name on them as well. I'm messing up, but this is my number 2 shoe of the year.
Only reason I didn't put that shoe on my list is because I seen the black pair and I thought those were way better. But them is fired. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, the black pair are out, but yeah, the black pair is incredible. I think the black pair comes out like next August or something like that. And of course, hold on, I'm in the matrix over here. 3 shoe is the Air Jordan 3 Reimagine. This is a reimagine of the original Air Jordan 3 white cement. And the reimagined Jordan line for these in particular are, just giving it that age look, as opposed to the the blue pair that just came out, the ones that has like the more of the suede look, the Royals. So
Yeah, Royal ones.
So the Royals have come out when it's suede, but the reimagines came out more of like an age type of. And here they go.
I wish they would have never made those Royal ones called the Reimagine.
Yeah, me too. I
They're
think they
so
should have just
tough.
said Royal Suede or something like that. But even this
Yeah.
angle, this kind of like a milky age look with the black and then just a hint of red. Like, come on,
Tough.
this
Tough.
is incredible, bro. It's good to look at. You can wear these with anything pretty much. Yeah, this is not quite the OG on White Cement 3, which is my favorite pair all time. This is 1B, if that's 1A. Even if I get
Like
these
close as I could get to
even
it.
my retirement shoe, man. So yeah, these are incredible, bro. I like these a lot. I just like how they just how they were able, even with the White Cement 3s that came out in 2013. I believe it's 2013. Those are really good quality as well. But even with these, I've seen these in hand or in person, and yeah, Nike Jordan did a great job with these. I didn't hear any complaints on much with these because a lot of stuff that come out like, hey, the quality's terrible, blah blah blah. All these are great.
Some pairs they cut the elephant print messed up. Like I think mine
Okay.
is a little off, but I
tripping
care less.
That's my bad. Yeah, but I mean, it is what it is. But yeah, this is my favorite shoe that came out. I think this is the number one shoe to come out 2023, bro.
I got one question for you though. All right, so since we doing our end of the sneakers thing, and I got one pair early release. Should I show them?
Yeah, let's rock and roll.
All right, one sec.
What you working with? What's up? As I wait patiently for QBC. But yeah, just in general, I think this is really good for us to do top 10 end of the year list, whether in sneakers, rap, as far as verses, albums, whatever. So be on the lookout for those. What you working with, bro?
All right, bro. The Jordan 11 Gratitudes.
Ah, okay. Yeah, you hit on the
They come
shock
out.
drop.
They come out 2 weeks. Day before my birthday. But I got the shock drop. I had them for a couple of days. Why not show the fans a little early peek?
Yes. Hey, that quality on that, I haven't seen them in person, obviously, but the stuff I've been seeing online, those look pretty clean as well.
I have an affinity with the Concord. Like, so I have the 23 Concord, the 45 Concord. So these was supposed to be like the DMP pack, but they put a leather on the upper, which I absolutely love because now you can get more wears out of these. Because once you know the upper got the canvas on the regular Jones, they get dirty. It's pretty much wrapped for your Concords. You can get more wears out of these with the leather upper. Yeah, with the leather upper, it was good money. But I absolutely love this shoe, man. I didn't know if I was gonna like it with the age bottom look, but they fired up. So I just wanted to show.
That's a really good pickup. I like those. Those are fire. The leather, that patent leather looks really good. The leather upper looks really good. The gold Jumpman is fire. The Go 23 is fire. Like you said, they're gonna last a little longer than your usual 11. You really can't go wrong with 11 anyway. That's a tuxedo on your foot. You know what I'm saying? Like, it
Absolutely,
just is.
absolutely. Wear that with suits, whatever.
That's another thing another Jordan that you can wear with whatever. So I'm not mad at those at all. So yeah,
Only thing, Jordan Brand. I know y'all don't know us, but listen, bro. Bring back the Jordan 11 boxes, bro. With the pull with the pull out joint with the come on, man. Come on, bro. Y'all upping the price and giving us cheap boxes. What's going on?
yeah, that's just that's the nature of the beast. I remember I got a pair of 11s with the plastic insert. It says, what is it? Tinker made them, or Tinker designed them so Jordan could make them fly or something like that. It has like a little message in there. Yeah, that's just stuff that people like novelty stuff that people love. Oh, I got one better for you, bro. Bring back
Talk to me.
Jordan cards.
I got one of them Jones somewhere too, bro. Oh, mommy.
I had a few of them, and I didn't know no better. I got rid of them as I moved on from place to place or whatever. I had a few.
Well, as soon as we get off, I'm gonna find it because I think it's close to me too.
I was collecting at one point. I was collecting since like the 8th grade. I had like 4 or 5 of them or something like that. So yeah, bring back the Jordan
Classic.
cards.
I used to be one day I'm gonna get all of these.
Yeah, with the list of shoes, OGs, but then the one that you got is kind of like highlighted and it has some details about the shoe. Yeah, bring back the Jordan cars, Jordan.
The one side might have had like Jordan in the air or something, you know what I mean? Yeah, I remember them for sure.
Yeah, the other side had like a picture. I forgot about that part. Fire. Yeah, bring back OG 11 boxes. I mean, it ain't like
if you're gonna do OG stuff, give us the OG feel.
Yeah, man, give us the card. I know one thing, make that fucking Jordan 12 box a little smaller too. That shit is huge.
They are big though, no cap.
I wear size 9 and my shoes, it got so much more space in the box than the shoe. Like my shoes
look
small.
Cap. The box is big, bro.
But yeah, man,
that's
I think
funny.
We both had legit lists, man, and yeah, thank you for that. That's a really good. I like that you added that to today's show. Where you're like, hey, look, I got the shock drop. You know what I'm saying, or any kind of shock drop. If something come out and we're talking sneakers, bring them out. I mean, I'll do the same, but I hardly ever hit on shock drops. I ain't gonna lie, I'm excited that those fears are sitting. I think I'm gonna press the button on them tomorrow, bro.
If I catch them next weekend when I'm on vacation,
those and
they coming back home.
Yeah, those in the week 13s, I'm snatching.
I'm with you 100%.
Yep.
With you 100% on that.
Let me stop this recording. This has been another episode of Straight Up Podcast, and this is our annual edition of the Sneakers of the Year list.
Straight up.
I am Jonathan Bula Quinones, and this is
QBC
Father Part 3. I'll have both our social media links in the description. I have my link tree also available, so you can check on what I'm doing on Twitter. Do a little bit of stuff on TikTok, and of course here on YouTube. We out. You hear me?
All right. Yeah, I hear you.